closed session on personnel matters, and I'll cite that code section before we adjourn into that. First item on our agenda is roll call. Andrew Bisco.
Here.
Sean Glovier.
Here.
Debbie Villa-Gomez.
Here.
Rhea Douglas will be here. She's at senior night. Felicia Moody.
Here.
Darrell Owens.
Here.
John Clark. We have a full board except for Maria, but who will be here. Next item on our agenda is public comments on agenda items. Let the record reflect that we have no one who is signed to speak on agenda items. Our next item on the agenda is personnel matters. We will have a short closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code Chapter 551.074. We will adjourn into closed session. Y'all can stay here because it's air conditioned. It's not air conditioned in there. So just stay peacefully here. We will be back shortly. Show that we are adjourning into executive session at 7:03.
And
There's nothing wrong with that.
We are
What
reconvening
the-
into regular session at 7:53. There was no action to be taken with regard to the personnel issues discussed in executive session. We moved to item 5, May 7, 2002 election, which will include certificates of election and the oaths for our newly elected members. So if you would our two newest members come down up front.
Step to the side out of the.
You don't want to be involved.
Not in the picture.
Okay, so I read this slowly in short pieces, repeat the short pieces, and the first thing when I say I, then you state your name respectively. Okay? You all ready? Let's raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm. I have not directly or indirectly paid, offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or thing of value, or promised any public office or employment for the giving or withholding of a vote at the election at which I was elected, or as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation, whichever the case may be, so help me God. Congratulations, you are now formally the newest trustees of Kendall ISD. Can you sit down and take pictures? Come on down. You want to stand in front of me?
Tag your old it.
Get your families, get it all in there. Yeah, we have stuff, I have stuff to sign in front of Tracy. Hang on, don't leave. That's not leave.
Some medication or something? No, she is. You get high. I'm not digging older age, man. I used to be working out with me all day. What's the, but I will tell you this, you need to get yourself checked out. What? Get yourself checked out. Checks me out.
Hold. Picture with that?
Make this advice, but you can 54 of the
I'm trying to show you what you're about to walk into.
Mr. Perez.
How are you doing this?
You're gonna get up there and you're gonna
I'm doing it?
push you or
Let's give him a quick round of applause.
What are we doing?
before we adjourn, I think I want to share something. Maria wants to share.
We're not adjourning yet.
I'm just letting you know before you go.
I'm not taking pictures. They're still trying to get a picture.
So you know, you're gonna give your, tell them about the celebration.
Come on, son of mine.
The celebration you have over there. Have the cake and
Yes.
do that, whatever you want. Roll out there and give them
Did you want one with the tea with him? Is that what you said? Do you want one? Oh, you just, okay.
And now that we know that formal stuff, I'd like to formally thank you all for your interest in running for the school board and congratulate you all again. That brings us to the last two items. Number 6 is a special recognition of Mr. Bisco for his service, and then we'll have adjournment after that.
And Mr.
And number
Boyd.
7.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask for some time for Ms. Douglas, or Mr. G.
First, Mr. G.
After Mr. G. Before Ms.
I'll
Douglas.
start and then when, Mr. Bisco, you come up here.
Go ahead.
All right.
Mr. Biscuit.
Mr. Bisco.
My fingerprints on it. This is in recognition for your years of service. You came on board in 2019, right after I was hired here. I wish you would have stayed a little longer, but I will say it's been a pleasure to work with you. Everything that you've done in service of this district, I think it goes beyond just your service on the board, but what you've done in this district for a very long time. As a parent, as a supporter of a spouse who works in the district, you go above and beyond, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go. We'll get pictures with them.
Yeah, let him talk. You want to say anything, Mr. Bisco?
Sure. I guess I get back on right. First of all, just thank the board for allowing me to be part of this. It was not something I ever planned on doing, not something I ever thought about doing. Special thanks to my wife for putting up with me at all this. As Mr. G said, I've been involved in the district for, my son just is 25, so 20 plus years. Watched it grow, I watched it change, I watched the demographics change. I still think we have a good little school district, and I'm very proud to be able to have served you guys, and thankful my service is done. Passing it on to someone else to push it further. So, thank you. Now, can we have Mr. Clark?
No.
No.
She's got something, she's not done.
What?
She's not done.
I've
Come on
already
back
done-
up here, Mr. Bisco.
I've already done my speech.
So on behalf of the school board, I want to also extend our sincere appreciation for your time, your dedication, your passion, your professionalism, and just your mentoring to all of us on the board. So thank you so much, not only for the board, but you are so dedicated. We see you everywhere in the community and so committed and involved with the kids. So you are definitely going to be missed. I hope you're going to be around, and hopefully we can be a phone call away.
Yes.
But thank you so much, and we have a plaque for you, again, May 2019 to 2022. And you have served as secretary and as a board member and now vice president, so in your 3 capacities, thank you so much.
I don't want to be out.
I did not explain this with yours, but.
Okay.
No. It'll cover both at the same time. So when we have employees who retire, we give them a puzzle piece because everyone who's been part of this district is a piece of the puzzle. And we think that that's a very special, significance to what you have done and added to this district. And, you have been on this board since 2016. It's quite a few years of service, and outside of that, I know, I spoke about Mr. Bisco's service in the district. If there's something in this district, you're at it. And that's one thing that I can honestly say that I truly appreciate is that you're at everything. And you're very involved in it, and you're the last person who was on the board when I was hired. So I appreciate the opportunity y'all gave me. So,
Thank you for coming with us.
all right, thank you.
And again, on behalf of the board, I wanted to present you also with this token of our appreciation, definitely a pillar. Everywhere I'm at in the community, I look around in the crowd and there you are, and there's your wife. So thank you so much for everything you've done. Been a lot of wealth of knowledge and experience on this board that is leaving with you. So we are definitely truly gonna miss you. So thank you so much. 2016 to 2022, board member, vice president, and president.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll keep it sweet and short, because some people have been a little late. I appreciate the opportunity to serve this community, the school district. I served 6 years on the school board, but I served 23 years with the city beforehand. And in the time when I was with the city, when Delaney had its carnivals, I was in the ducky booths in the cold weather. Mr. Cagle asked for something, and Mr. Bisco and I were there at the front doors greeting the seniors, because they didn't understand. Shake a hand, say good morning. So they're all things that we've done, but they're things that all of us can do. Just those little things I think make a difference in our district, and I appreciate it. I will say that I have to thank my wife. She put up with a lot of stuff for 34 years and 6 years in the district, and it takes a lot to be a spouse of someone who sits up here, to put up with what we put up with and the struggles that we deal with and the feelings that you have. And so I appreciate you giving me the chance. I do think I leave the board in good hands. Hopefully we've mentored, and I'll be here to answer your questions. I will say to the staff and the teachers, you are what make this district work. Without y'all, there wouldn't be a district. And every day, coming to the meetings, I think of that. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, staff and administrators, for the hard work you put in, the hours beyond the hours that you paid for. And I really appreciate everything you've done. So thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you both.
And for the last item, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. President, I would like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
A motion by Mr. Clover, second. Well, you're rushing to it, Debbie, aren't you? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The chair hears none. The motion passes unanimously. We are adjourned. Thank you all for coming.